Pat Boleyn and her son Tim have a special relationship. But after Boleyn's husband died unexpectedly, she realized that Tim would eventually need a place of his own.
We had always thought that when my other kids had gone off to college, that Tim really needed to have a life separate from ours also, something that he could be proud of.
Boleyn realized that she wouldn't be able to take care of Tim forever. Tim Boleyn would spend 7 years on the waiting list before being accepted to work and live here. It's a place called Misericordia, and it's a place in demand.
Unfortunately, there are over 500 people on the waiting list.
Development Officer Sue Whitwell says the list is so long because the facility is operating with a $13 million a year deficit.
One of the most heartbreaking things about this job is having to look at a family who is sitting there with their most vulnerable family member saying, we need help, and for us to say we can't give it to you because we don't have space.
In 1991, Misericordia opened the Hearts and Flower Bakery to help raise money, and at the same time, provide its residents with meaningful work opportunities. Leah Babchak has lived and worked at Misericordia for the past 20 years. She knows about the risks.
If we don't keep Misericordia open, we'll all be gone. We'll all be out of a job. We'll be out of a place to live. And I cannot go back home. I'm too old to live at home. And my mom's elderly.
In 2006, the Hearts and Flower Bakery began selling their products at the farmers market at Daly Plaza in an attempt to raise funds for the care of its residents. They currently sell over 3,000 items per week between the two markets, and employees say the residents really love working here.
They can see the product, they can hold it in their hand, they take it off the cookie sheet and put it in the bag and label it, and they see it go in the cooler, and then when they see the empty coolers come back the next day, that's knowing that they helped raise all that money, that's just a really great feeling for them.
And the residents don't just work behind the scenes. Some are able to go and sell their products at the farmers markets.
We actually pass out samples of bread so they know what breads they're buying and stuff.
Organizers say the markets are valuable for the residents.
Excitement of getting dressed and putting on the uniform and going down and saying, you know, this is what we do, just the sheer accomplishment of what they've been able to do.
But living at Misericordia isn't all work and no play.
We go to the movies, we go shopping, we go food shopping. We just do everything that like you would do at a normal daily basis.
For Boleyn's son Tim, living at Misericordia has provided a sense of community and independence.
My son loves it here. He loves being at home, but he loves being here, and he's very busy.
And Tim's happiness is clear for all to see. While he may not be able to explain how much he loves Misericordia, a smile is constantly on his face. A major goal for the development team at Misericordia is helping its workers gain employment in the community. Resident Molly O'Hara has a whole new future ahead of her.
I just got an outside job, and I'll be working tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday, and it's called Heaven Meets Earth, and it's a yoga studio.
For Thomas, working as a recess and hall monitor at Sacred Heart has contributed to her sense of family.
They're very, very kind people I really love. They're my heart. It stays in here. My family is in heaven.
The residents say they are happy at Misericordia, and so are the workers. And they all have one thing in common. They love their jobs.
The part that I enjoy the most is seeing the sense of accomplishment on the residents' faces when they ask me for another job after they've finished one, and when I say good work, or they congratulate each other and really work together to come up with a finished product.
And for Boleyn, the joy comes from helping people who are like her son.
I really love working with the residents, getting to know them, and also to be part of helping them develop some skills.
Skills that she says add up to a more productive and meaningful life. Courtney Beard, Medill reports.